Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew V. Hates here, aka the Clock Master. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Pinks.
All right, so we finally have the long-awaited deleted scene from the Batman that Matt Reeves was talking about, with Barry Keoghan's Joker.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna watch this thing. It's been pretty exciting. I've been really excited to see like the actual reveal for him. So yeah, if you're new here, just check out all of our reviews for the Batman and everything. We talked a lot about it on the channel, so just scroll through. Okay, and oh, we also reacted to like the Batman movies on Shannon's channel. The link is down below. All right, enough talking. Actually, that's what I meant to say. Let's get right into it. Okay. I'm just happy to get more Batman content, honestly.
I know.
Yes, sir.
I saw this still release. I'm like, wait, what?
Present.
It's patient, man.
Our anniversary, isn't it? There's a serial killer. I want to respect it. First anniversary is paper. What makes you think I come so cheap? I thought you'd be curious. You think I could offer this stuff? Don't you? You have pictures.
Jeez, dude, look at his
I
freaking
know.
body.
It's violence. It's so baroque. Oh, he likes little puzzles, doesn't he? So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life.
Right?
Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, is he? He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody. The mayor, the commissioner. He's got ambition. You think his motive is political? Oh, no. This is very, very personal. He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money. Why is he writing to me? Maybe he's a fan of yours? Or maybe he's got a grudge against you, too. Maybe you're the main course. Any theories? Not yet. Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you. Let's get back to him. Why? You're so much more fun. I'm not here to talk about me. What are you here to talk about? I want to know how he thinks. You know exactly how he thinks. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common. Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, are you afraid he makes you look soft?
Oh.
I'm wasting my time. I'll tell you what I really think. I think
Ooh.
you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it. You think they deserved it.
Yo.
Oh, he's gnarly.
Well, damn. Jeez. Okay.
Wow.
Let's talk about that. I was trying to digest. I didn't speak much because obviously I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
His speech. Yeah.
Was that
His
no?
speech.
Yeah, his thing. I was trying to hear what he was saying. Obviously, I didn't want to talk over it. I was trying to like absorb his take on the Joker.
Yeah.
It's different. It's younger, definitely. Fresher. All I hear is Barry Keoghan.
Like maybe a more insane Druid.
More insane Druid. Hey, but Druid had more of his Irish.
Yeah, he did.
His Irish accent
But
when he was
still,
talking.
his voice is very distinct.
Yeah, his voice is very distinct. So it's a little like it's not changed too much, but I dig it. I mean, it's fine. Like honestly, I would have to see more to know how I feel about, because there's already people online like, man, he's already the best Joker ever.
Like you can't tell from.
You can't tell from that. I mean, like okay. This is what I didn't get. From his version of Joker. So Cameron Monaghan, right? When I showed you those scenes last night, could you feel the tension and the unsettlingness?
Yes.
Did you feel that when you watched those scenes from Gotham?
Yeah.
Did you feel that when watching this?
A little bit. Like I could kind of feel like it was a little jarring. Just because of like, I don't know, his body movement and like his presence. I felt something, but I need to see more to solidify how I feel about him as Joker.
Yeah, I mean, this is a younger Joker, right? This is a younger Joker, so it's not like he's not going to be as like every version we've seen so far has been minus Jerome in Gotham, right? Minus him, every version that we've seen so far has been an adult, like an older adult. Let me say this, like an older. He's a younger adult here, but more of like an older, like I don't know, like late 30s, middle aged. Yeah, maybe even like Joaquin's Joker. He didn't. The thing about him, like his Joker voice, it wasn't the fact about so much of his voice that really made him terrifying. It was his actions, his mannerisms, his overall acting is what really made him terrifying, right?
He wasn't even Joker the whole movie.
Yeah, he wasn't even Joker at all, really, right? So I think, and just the most random, like you can see that there's something snapping in this guy. But I think the unsettling thing with this is obviously his design. He looks terrifying. Like, what did this guy go through? How the heck did he end up like this? Why is his face all messed up? Like Matt Reeves said that there wasn't any chemical bath thing. He said he wanted this guy to be born with a condition. And that, he said that in the IGN interview that he wanted this guy, it's like he was born with a condition that like is forcing him to smile against people, you know, against his own will. And everyone's kind of like coming up to this like assumption of who he is and like what he can do and like what he's about and everything like that. So it's not really like, and he has to maneuver that, right? And deal with all the people poking fun at him and whatever cases. So design wise, he's terrifying. I have to really see just more of his performance. Yeah. Overall, he seemed really casual with Batman in a way.
I mean, they're familiar with each other.
They're familiar, but I'm used to. He seemed like he was complying a little bit too much. Am I a little off for saying that?
I don't know about that.
Maybe I'm just off, y'all.
I don't know. I feel like I'd have to like rewatch it to see if where you're coming from with that. But I didn't get that. Because you know it's always a give and take with these two.
I got that, but I sort of didn't. Like, I don't know. I think I don't know. What I'm trying to say is what I'm used to versus what I got is what I'm just trying to like separate the two, basically. Separate what I'm used to and take what I got from this. Because what I'm used to is like in a situation like this interrogation scene, right? Joker would be pulling his toes every 2 seconds. Like he would not take any of it serious at all. He didn't take it serious, but like he would find a way to make some stupid joke like every 2 seconds or some crap. Like he would really annoy the mess out of Batman. Even like, okay, I hate to bring it up, but Heath Ledger. Even when he was interrogating him, right? You saw how much he was just annoying him.
Yeah.
Like he was not taking him serious at all, or like, you know, or even. But then again, though, there was a point. What I'm trying to differentiate in my head is like, okay, at that point, Heath Ledger's Joker, he had only met Batman at that point too. Yeah, so he had met Batman at that point too. It wasn't that like long in history.
Yeah, not really, not much though.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect like Joker to say something like, "Oh, finally, just you and me in the room. Oh, how romantic!" Like some stupid little joke like that.
Yeah,
because that's what I'm used to. But there wasn't a.
Like this is a different take on it.
Yeah, it's a different take. So I dig it. How do you feel? How you feel about it? Like,
I feel like he has the essence and like the presence of a Joker. But I have to see more to really like, you know, differentiate.
Yeah.
If he's a good fit or not. So I feel like he could be, but it's really how the script goes and how they make him out to be.
Yeah, so I see this one comment. I agree with this one. Oh man, Heath Joker is creepy enough, but I never imagined a Joker as unsettling to look at as well as to hear like Barry's. The way it slowly reveals his disfigured, grotesque he is, his creepy laugh, the dynamic between him and Batman, the history they clearly share. So I didn't get the whole history they clearly share thing, but I do agree in the comment with like how he looks was definitely terrifying. And the way how they shot it without like giving us the full reveal was like, yo, what's he look like? What the hell's going on?
I mean, they do have history because they had mentioned something like not outright that like, oh, we have history, but something that kind of makes you assume they have history. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of where they're coming from with that.
I got nothing wrong with his performance. It's just that I'm not 100%, just personally, not 100% sold on my first watch.
Well, you just have to wait for the next one.
So
see where they take him, and if wasn't there more deleted scenes with him?
I don't know. I think this was the scene. But I'm gonna wait. Like I'm gonna rewatch this scene a few more times, a lot more times actually. And then I'll probably like it a lot more because like Paul Dano's Riddler, I didn't like him 100% as much as I did until the second time. Second time was when I was like, oh, okay, this guy's fun. Like and then as the more I talked about it, I'm like, dang, like he's really good. Like after we saw the movie, the more I talked about it, I was like, oh man, he's really good. Like I actually really did like him. Initially, I was like trying to figure out what he were going. It's the same thing with this. Like I'm trying to figure out where he was going. The scene at the end of the movie when he was talking to Riddler, that sold me. This scene, for some reason in my head, all I see is just Barry Keoghan. Like this, I don't really see. Okay, all right. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like I see Joker in him when I see him, obviously design wise. His presence, I feel Joker. When I hear his voice, I don't necessarily. The laugh is good. I like the laugh.
You just hear Barry.
But I just hear Barry a lot.
I mean,
so.
Yes, but I also feel like I can at least differentiate.
Yeah, I mean, there's just certain. I think it's just a lot to do with just his accent, how he speaks.
Well, it's also the thing too. Like, this is only a 5-minute clip.
Yeah.
So, because we kind of thought that about other people too, and then it was like, okay, it grew on me.
Yeah.
So,
but that's what I'm saying though. But that's what I'm saying though. This is like this is just my first watch of this clip. Yeah. I need to watch it a couple more times, analyze what I'm saying against what I'm seeing in the new experience, and then go from there.
Yeah, and I'm sure like the more times you watch this too, the more you'll get used to it, and then the more you'll get used to it when he is actually in a movie.
Yeah, no, probably. And you're 100% right. That's most likely might be the outcome here.
Yeah.
Like I'll probably like I'm only saying this now, but like I'm pretty sure if I watch this like 6 more times, I'll be like, okay, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go down. But as of right now, I'm still trying to digest it a little bit because we have all these great Joker performances from so many different people over the years. Every time there's a new Joker, I feel like playing the Joker is like the biggest pressure because a lot of people have like, especially since Ledger.
Expectations, yeah.
Yeah, especially since Ledger's performance.
Yeah,
everyone is like comparing it constantly to his performance. Like,
yeah, you can't go a Batman movie without comparing it to him.
oh yeah, no, everyone is. I feel like that's so much pressure. I feel like it's even more pressure than playing James Bond, in my opinion. Because like whenever you get a role, whoever's playing Bond, like you have all those great Bond actors you have to compare yourself against. I feel like Joker is arguably stronger of a comparison because the fan backlash is worse.
Yeah.
So, like Jared got slaughtered. He's still getting slaughtered to this day for his performance.
I wasn't a big fan of his Joker, and that was even before I saw any Batman movies. So.
Yeah. No, his Joker is still getting like dismantled to this day.
It just was not good.
Hey man,
it really wasn't.
You got people who, it's split, right? You got people who really love his performance as Joker, and you have people who are just like, man, freak this.
Yeah, I'm on a freak this side.
I actually liked his performance as Joker in the Zack Snyder cut.
I didn't mind that version, but the Suicide
Snyder
Squad
was
movie was not it.
Snyder cut, Jesus here, Joker was great. Love that.
Yeah, they could have did more with him. I think the script was just really bad.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see, like, especially with Barry. I just need, because like, look, with Robert Pattinson, it's like all people saw was Twilight, right?
Yeah.
But until he got, like, when he first spoke and he opened his mouth, like when he like November 24th or whatever, and he's like talking,
October
right?
31st.
October. Was it October? I thought it was November.
It was October. It was Halloween in the beginning.
October.
Halloween.
Okay, October.
Get your Batman facts.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
It was Halloween. Everyone was trick or treating. I remember.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I've seen
it
right. 3 times.
You're right. no, you're right. No, October 31st. That's right. Yeah, how I forget was Halloween, but anyways, yeah.
I feel so proud of myself for that.
No, good on you. I forgot. I literally, like, the amount of times I saw it, you think I remember, right?
No, I've seen it just as many times as you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we have a give and take, but yeah, no, it's But even that, like when he first opened his voice, I'm like, okay, now I'm sold because design wise, he looked like him, and then when he spoke, I'm like, okay, Robert Pattinson's completely gone from this. Like he's nowhere to be seen in this. Mm-hmm. Even when I see his face, I don't see him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, even like, I guess, because I technically did see Barry in Dunkirk first.
Yeah.
But I didn't really remember too much of his role until I saw, and then like Eternals being like the first, like, I won't say first, but Eternals being like the main thing that I remember him from.
Yeah.
All I'm seeing and hearing is Druig speaking in an American accent.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen him in Eternals and Dunkirk recently, so I can kind of differentiate pretty well. I mean, I don't really necessarily hear him, full force like you might, but
it's just my ears.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, this 20-minute video for a 5-minute clip. So you're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. What are your thoughts, man? Are you guys sold yet? Do you guys really love it? Do you think this is like, I think he has potential to be a really good Joker. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. Like, I think he has like a really good potential to become something really good if they continue with this.
Mean, if the script for the next movie is as good as this one, then
yeah.
I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of potential, man. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. The Clockmaster and
Cosmic Things.
Out.